Hey there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're gonna dive into the fascinating topic of the richest queens in the world. So if you've ever wondered about the incredible wealth held by these powerful women, you're in for a treat. Alright, let's kick things off. Number 7. Queen Sylvia of Sweden. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Queen Sylvia has a net worth of $10 million right now. King Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden is married to Sylvia Renate Sommerlath, who's better known as Queen Sylvia of Sweden. Sylvia Renate Sommerlath is her real name. She was born on December 23, 1943 in Heidelberg, Germany, but most of her youth was spent in Brazil. Queen Sylvia is known for doing good things for others and fighting for children's rights. Throughout her life, she's been involved in a wide range of charitable groups. In 1999, she started the World Childhood Foundation to fight for the rights of children. She's also a supporter of dementia studies and has worked to bring more attention to the disease. Number 6. Letizia Ortiz Rocasolano, the Queen of Spain. Letizia Ortiz Rocasolano is the Queen of Spain right now. She's married to King Felipe VI. She became queen in 2014. Queen Letizia Ortiz Rocasolano has a net worth of $10 million. As Queen of Spain, she's very involved in a wide range of charitable organizations and social issues. Both the Spanish Association Against Cancer and the Spanish Federation of Rare Diseases has given her the title of honorary president to show how much they appreciate her work. She also fights for women's rights and has worked to make sure that men and women have the same rights in Spain. Queen Letizia is known for her social work and the fact that she lives a very luxurious life. Number 5. Queen Rania. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Queen Rania has a net worth of $35 million. Rania Al Abdullah is the wife of King Abdullah II of Jordan. She's better known as Queen Rania of Jordan. She's well known for her charitable work and her work to improve education and health. Queen Rania is a well-known person in the Middle East and she's been recognized for her charity work. She's won a number of awards, including the Walter Rathenau Award for her work to bring people from different cultures together and help them understand each other. She's also a strong supporter of women's rights and has worked to give more Jordanian women the chance to go to school. Number 4. Queen Marguerite II. Queen Marguerite II is worth $40 million. Marguerite is the first child born in the House of Glucksburg, which is a youth branch of the House of Oldenburg. Her parents were the rulers of Oldenburg. They were King Frederick IX and Queen Ingrid. In 1953, the law was changed so that women could be heirs to the throne. She took over her father's role as heir apparent. On January 14, 1972, when her father died, Marguerite became the head of her family. She was the first woman to rule Denmark since Marguerite I, who controlled the Scandinavian countries during the Kalmar Union from 1376 to 1412. She became the queen when she took the throne. In 1967, she got married to Henri de la Borde de Montpezat, and the two of them had 2 sons, Crown Prince Frederick and Prince Joachim. Marguerite is known for her deep interest in archaeology, and she's taken part in digs in Egypt, Italy, Denmark, and South America, among other places. This was something that both she and her grandfather, King Gustaf VI Adolf of Sweden, were interested in. In 1962, she was able to dig for items near Etruria with her grandfather. As of 2023, Marguerite has been on a total of 42 official state visits, and she's been on 55 state trips to other countries herself. She and other members of the royal family have been to several other countries more than once. In Denmark, there's always been and still is great support for the monarchy, which is now at over 82%. Marguerite's popularity as a person also stays high. Since 1972, Queen Marguerite has been queen, which has given her a good living income. The Danish Civil List gives $12.8 million to the Danish royal family every year. As they're part of the inheritance, Prince Henrik, who's married to Marguerite, and Princess Benedict, who's the queen's sister, each get a portion of the money. Business Insider says that most of the money is used to cover the cost of the queen's duties and the running of the royal household. These funds are also used to pay for personal things like the queen's art holdings. Number 3. Charlene of Monaco. Various sites say that her wealth is somewhere between $100 million and $150 million. Princess Charlene of Monaco was born Charlene Lynette Wittstock. She used to swim in the Olympics and is now married to Prince Albert II, who's the current Prince of Monaco. Charlene Lynette Wittstock is another name for her. As the First Lady of Monaco, Charlene hosts many important events such as the country's National Day celebration, the Monaco Grand Prix, the Rose Ball, which raises money for the Princess Grace Foundation, and the annual Red Cross Ball. Princess Charlene is also known for having a sophisticated sense of style. Acri and Armani are two of her favorite brands. Once, she was pictured at the Acri show during Paris Fashion Week. She was wearing a Giorgio Armani Privé wedding dress that was made just for her. Number 2. Queen Beatrix. The value of Queen Beatrix's wealth is currently thought to be $200 million. Beatrix is the oldest of Queen Juliana's 3 children with her husband, Prince Bernard of Lippe-Biesterfeld. When her mother became queen in 1948, she became the likely next king or queen. Beatrix went to a public grade school in Canada while World War II was going on. After the war ended, she moved to the Netherlands and finished both her primary and secondary schooling there. She went to Leiden University and got a degree in law from there in 1961. Beatrix married a German diplomat, Klaus von Amsberg, in 1966. They went on to have 3 children together. Beatrix took over as queen after her mother gave up the throne on April 30th, 1980. During Beatrix's rule, a lot changed in the country's Caribbean regions. Aruba broke away from the Netherlands in 1986 and became a separate country within the kingdom. The Netherlands Antilles were then dissolved in 2010, which led to the creation of 2 new countries, Curaçao and San Martin, and 3 new special municipalities, Bonaire, San Eustatius, and Saba. Beatrix of the Netherlands gave up her throne on April 30, 2013, so that her eldest son, Willem-Alexander, could take it. Beatrix was the oldest queen in the country's history. When she gave up the throne at 75, she set a new record. Queen Beatrix is still the most well-known member of the Dutch royal family, even though she gave up the throne in 2013 after 33 years on it. Still, it's thought that she's worth about $200 million right now. In 2015, King Willem-Alexander, the current king of the Netherlands, had a budget of $47 million. Business Insider says that Willem-Alexander has enough money in his budget to cover the cost of business trips and excursions abroad. On the other hand, most of his money comes from his own assets, such as real estate and a share of Shell Oil. Number 1. Queen Elizabeth II. If you don't count the wealth of the monarchy as a whole, Elizabeth's personal wealth was thought to be in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Even after her death, she remains to be named among the wealthiest queens of all time. However, the House of Windsor probably won't reveal the exact amount because it doesn't give information about her overall holdings. A story in Fortune said that Elizabeth's net worth was about $500 million. Analyst David McClure says in his book, The Queen's True Worth, that the Queen's assets are worth $468 million. Elizabeth got rich by buying expensive things like jewelry and artwork and by owning investments and land. Sandringham House and Balmoral Castle, both in the United Kingdom, were part of her portfolio of personally owned real estate. Even though some of Queen Elizabeth's wealth is tied to the monarchy assets and passed on in a more complicated way, Charles is expected to get most of her personal wealth. Charles will be the one who will take over, but her wealth goes to other members of her family as well. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.